Danielle here with a new product launchpad. Today I'm here with Minming from Mu6. Hi Minming.
Hi Danielle.
Could you please
everyone.
Could you please introduce yourself for me?
Yeah, sure. My name is Ming, and I'm the co-founder of Sunji Tech. And Sunji Tech is a company that's creating Mu6.
All right. Can you tell us a little bit about what Mu6 headphones are?
Yeah, so Mu6 headphones, it's a pair of affordable smart noise cancellation headphones. It has the top-notch noise cancellation performance, at least on par with Bose. We actually have a comparison test video about this. And also it's really affordable that the retail price is going to be like the retail price is going to be $249. Meanwhile, right now we're running an Indian Go-Go campaign, which start with way lower price point.
All right, so this is going to be on Indiegogo?
Yeah, it's already on Indiegogo. So we launched it on November the 7th. It has been about 2 weeks so far, and we were 100% funded within 4 hours of launch. And right now we're reaching 100K USD in terms of the fund, with more than 570 backers on the campaign.
Wow, that's crazy. So 4 hours?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you were saying it was noise cancellation. Can you tell me a little bit about how the noise cancellation works?
Definitely. So we use noise cancellation is more about on the both passive noise cancellation side as well as active noise cancellation. So for the ANC part, that we use a hybrid ANC technology, which means we have 4 microphones in the headphone itself. So I actually have the demo here. And there are 2 microphones on each side. And usually you can see hybrid ANC in the more premium headphones, like above $300. But for under $300, it's actually pretty rare. So we use something good here. In terms of the passive noise cancellation, it's more talking about the physical stuff, right? The design and the pad of the ear cup, but all these things can block the noise as well. Like for example, one detailed example I can give to you is this pad on the ear cup. This pad we use a very special high density memory foam. So this high density memory foam, together with the other physical stuff of this headphone, can block the noise at a way wider range than our competitors.
Okay, so the foam helps
Yeah, definitely. The foam helps it. It's more or less like, you cover your ears and you hear less, right? So this is like a sort of canceling the noise from a physical standpoint.
Okay.
Yeah. But there is a video that on our campaign page about the comparison test between Mu6 and Bose QC35-2, which is one of the signature noise cancellation headphones on the market. Basically that both of them performed really well in terms of noise cancellation, but actually from 200 hertz all the way up to 600 hertz, Mu6 outperforms both. But under 200, both performs better. Above 800 hertz, we're pretty much on par with each other.
That's awesome.
Yeah, check it out if you're interested in seeing that video.
Where would that video be located?
It will be on the campaign page. So if you go to Indiegogo, search Mu6 headphones, you will see our campaign page, and that's on there. So another thing is you can also go to YouTube and search for Mu6 comparison video with Bose QC35.
Awesome. I'll have to check that out. Going back to the noise cancellation, I know that you mentioned that there are 2 microphones on both sides of the headphones. Can you kind of explain a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so this is a technology called hybrid ANC. And each company, for example, Bose, Sony, Sennheiser, they use hybrid ANC as well. It's just a matter that they might call it in a different name. So basically 2 headphones, 2 on each side. One will be more or less in the sort of the front end. And then when the noise goes into the ear cup, right, it will try to cancel the noise from the sort of the first screen. And then the leftover noise, when they go further inside, the second layer of the microphone will try to cancel it. So there are 3 layers. The first layer is the ear cup and the pad. A second layer is the first level of microphones, and the third layer is the second level microphones. So by having this technology inside, it just blocks noise way effectively than the regular headphones.
Okay. What is your favorite feature with the Mu6 headphones?
Well, I cannot say that I have only one favorite feature.
Of course.
But I think I really love the amazing user experience offered by Mu6. So for example, let's take in-flight as an example, because most of the time, for people who want to use noise cancellation headphones, it's either for travel, for daily commute, or for office use, right? So let's say if I'm in a flight and I have my headphone on and I have my ANC on, I cannot hear anything. But the flight attendant wants to ask me, hey, what do you want for drink, right? So instead of just taking the headphone off, I can simply place the left hand on my left side of the ear cup, and the music volume will go down, and the human voice will be amplified. So
That's
by
awesome.
having this feature, yeah, I know, by having this feature, I don't need to take it off anymore.
Yeah.
Will enable me to have a short conversation, right? So this is pretty amazing for me. And other things can be for example, there is a transparency mode, again, on a plane. If the broadcasting is going on and I want to hear what it's saying, like the captain is talking about, I can just press one button and change it from ANC to transparency mode. So by doing so, I can still listen to music, but I can hear the ambient noises pretty well. And it's really useful feature, I would say, because I personally, I really love having transparency mode on while I'm either walking on the street or crossing the road, because it can be super safe.
Yeah,
definitely. Safety at the end of the day is most important thing, right?
Of course. Yeah, and you mentioned that these are Bluetooth headphones?
Yeah.
So that means they have to be charged,
100%
correct?
wireless. Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain a little bit of the battery life and the charging capabilities?
Sure. So the battery life, once fully charged, it can be used minimum 24 hours within both ANC on and music on. But we actually did a test yesterday, and it lasts for 32 hours. Amazing.
That's awesome.
With music, only music on, of course, it's gonna last for way longer. In terms of the charging, it's one of the things that people actually notice us at the very first. So we have this amazing magnetic wireless charger. So it looks like this.
That's really
and
cute.
You put it on a table. Yeah, and you connect it, right? Easily, and then it starts to charge. And they're gonna be blue lights shiny on the top. It looks pretty too. I mean, overall it just looks pretty and premium. But of course, just in case we're traveling and you don't want to bring this in with you, a micro USB charging is also available, and it's included in the package as well. Okay. So everything's included, including the headphone, including the stand, everything's included in the package.
That's awesome. And the charging stand, was that magnetic that I saw?
Yeah, that's magnetic.
Okay. So how would you use these headphones, most likely on your day-to-day?
I would say that daily commute. Yeah. A lot of people take, I personally, I don't need to take public transportation, but I know a lot of people do. So this can be a perfect situation. And for me, I use that in my office a lot, because we use share spaces, and I really want to focus myself on certain things. So that's a moment that I need to use it very often. And I'm a person that I also travel a lot. So on the fly, I think it's a perfect using situation.
That's awesome. All right. And going back to your Indiegogo campaign, so what are the backer perks?
The backer perks started from $129 for the super early perk. But the super early bird has gone long time ago. So right now we still have availability for $149, which is the early bird perk, and $169. And we still have I believe 20 or 30 units left for the combo like 2 headphone sets.
Oh, wow. Okay. And when does the campaign end?
The campaign will end on December the 6th. That's the current scheduled date. But because of the popularity, we will extend it for another 10 to 15 days. But I just want to make sure that if you're interested in having one, just go ahead and grab it right now, because all the early bird perks will be gone very soon.
Of course. And when was that shipping date?
The shipping date will be in March 2019. And we will launch officially on the retail market in April 2019. So right now we are at the end of the final stage before mass production. And in late December, early January-ish, we're going to start mass production. But I would say that at least the prototype I'm having right now, like it's pretty good. We're still like trying to fix a couple small tiny things, as well as to make sure that it will be enhanced, because we're constantly collecting people's feedbacks, especially our super backers feedbacks from Indiegogo. So we want to make sure that we deliver the best quality product.
Of course. And are there any other features that you would like to discuss about these Mu6 headphones?
Yeah, definitely. So it's a headphone. Most people care about the audio quality most, right? But unfortunately, in noise cancellation headphones, like most of them, they don't perform well in terms of audio quality, but Mu6 does. The reason is because we have put more than 2 years developing the real good audio quality from both the hardware side and the software side. So hardware perspective, we use dynamic driver 40 mm. We use aptX Bluetooth codec. We also use the latest Bluetooth, which is 0.50, to make sure that it's good from the hardware's perspective. But more uniquely, we develop a unique Mu6 hearing optimization from the software side.
That's awesome. So how does that work?
I know that you're probably going to ask this question, how does that work, right? So every person hears things differently, because when we grow up, we will more or less having some like hearing damage in certain frequencies. So for example, if I work constantly in a very noisy environment, in a high frequency environment, then my sensitivity to those frequencies will be lowered, right, with time goes on. So what we do is we sort of use the hospital test methodology, and then to test your sensitivity on different frequencies and map your personal profile, hearing profile. And then we also spend 2 years define we call it golden curve. So basically that's a hearing curve under the perfect situation. And then we match your personal hearing curve with the golden curve, and then provide you a personalized, great, fantastic audio experience.
So it's the most optimized and personalized for you.
Yes, for you.
So you said you spent about 2 years trying to develop, this kind of technology. How did this idea come into light?
You mean specifically talking about hearing optimization or over Mu6 headphones?
Both of them.
Yeah. So it definitely took us pretty long time. So we started having this idea of the headphone like in early 2016. So we spent a lot of time working on the noise cancellation part and the audio quality part, because we think like at the end of the day, it's a noise cancellation headphone, right? You're gonna get the basics right and get the basics good, right? So in terms of the audio quality one, like the hearing optimization one, that's something because we have people, very strong software engineers on our team. And then we see the challenges of providing great audio quality on noise cancellation headphones. So we're trying to figure out, okay, what's the way that we can improve it, right? So then we figure out like, okay, this is the one that we should probably go with, like to provide each one a tailor-made sound.
Yeah, of course.
So that's how we get it together. And then we got like inspirations from like healthcare test. So basically like for anyone who has a hearing damage, if you go to hospital, you will go to a very special room, and then like you will be tested as like the audio, the sound on different frequencies. So we sort of like take the methodology of the hospital test into our headphone.
That is really cool. So if people wanted to find out more about Mu6 headphones, where can they go and how can they find out more?
Go to Indiegogo and search Mu6 headphones and you will be able to see us. So we have a pretty long and detailed webpage, and then we also post it. We're constantly like updating the page, posting more videos and more content on there. So check it out, and yeah, I think you will love it.
Of course. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Thank you so much for inviting me over.
Of course. For even more new products, you can check out our website, newproduct.live.